There is one question which often comes from the end user sometimes, that there is a choice of Industry 4 products. On one hand, you have cut and dried proven products from standard big brands. So you buy, you install, and you forget it, that kind of a thing. Something like plug and play, you can say. And on the other hand, there are fly-by-night operators, startups, who will work a long way with you, as you suggested. But then one is not able to see first and then decide to buy. There, you buy first, get started, develop, refine, and go that path. So which of the two you think suits India?
I definitely think that the second option is the right approach, because first of all, this technology or this area is so new that we haven't standardized or come up with the best practices yet. So everybody, every vendor, every customer, they are, when they implement, they start thinking, okay, now that I have this data, what can I do with it? Or the challenges which they face, or the data gives them completely new insight which they had never thought. So I think implementing small, learn, modify, learn, change, modify, keep trying, that approach is the right approach in my opinion. Now your vendor should be able to support you in that. So if you have a standard product which doesn't matter where it comes from, but if that product is not able to change or customize according to your plan, then it becomes little limiting.
That product will not change. I mean, in fact, such products generate a feeling of enslavement sometimes, because you have to adapt something which is not naturally coming to you.
Yeah,
it is something which is a graft.
Correct. But if
It's
I
always
take this,
uncomfortable to that extent.
but see, now if you again link it with ERP,
Yes.
if we talk about 30 years ago, I think most industries were in the same boat. Karna hai ki nahi karna hai?
Yes.
And then which ERP to implement? Because then ERP was, there's so many players. Some were able to, customize, some were not willing to, or some very expensive to customize. So what happened over that in all these years? First of all, the industry became more consolidated. Now we have, some players who are standard, proven. And when they bring for SAP, take example SAP, when you implement SAP, you have this confidence that I am implementing those services which are globally recognized. So I'm putting something which is going to make my industry or make my processes best practices, or I'm implementing best practices. But that hasn't happened in Industry 4.0 yet.
Yes.
So everybody is trying to come up with their process saying that, my process is best. And then customer is trying to evaluate, is this the right process for me? Or can you change this process? So it is going to take some time when we develop best practices in Industry 4.0.
Now, when one sees the market of Industry 4 companies who are working, now I am saying that Industry 4 activity is being made for India more predominantly, or it is made in India more predominantly?
I wish it was both.
Yeah.
If we are making it for our nation.
Yeah.
So, but yes, actually, a lot of players which I have seen in Indian market, they are all Indians.
Yes.
Very proud of that. They are building great products. So we are building solution for ourselves in our country. The solutions which are coming from outside, they are good, but in some cases, the thought process is different, may not always be applicable to our thought process. The price range may be on the little higher end. They are more suitable towards more mature, deep pocket type of companies. So in majority, what I am seeing is we are building solutions for ourselves in India.